driving at the moment, so I'm multitasking. So I guess I was gonna give like my sort of thoughts on like my Zelda audition and all that sort of thing. I guess a lot of people don't know that in the industry you don't actually get all the opportunities that you think you might, even if you have an agent, because a lot of people sit around and think, you know, I'm waiting, my agent's getting me nothing, like they should be, but I'm like, they should be putting me forward for this and that, and maybe they do, but they just don't get a response from the casting directors. So one of the best ways to get around that, and it's a little bit of a trade secret, I guess, is putting down your own self-tape, which is sort of like, you know, what you think might work or might interest the casting director. And yeah, it just has to be a short little snippet of something, and it might interest the casting director. Like, oh, actually, yeah, we should actually get this actor to audition. He might be great. We didn't think that at first, but now I can see that he actually has the capacity to be able to perform comedy, or, you know, a dramatic scene or something like that. So yeah, that's what my intention was for this Zelda audition. And I don't expect even though I don't expect me exactly to get an audition for Link, because for one, I'm not really the Link type of person, I guess. It's just being able to have the opportunity to get an audition for the film. If there's another character that they think that I fit better than Link, then amazing, you know. Like, there's a story about, like, Chris Hemsworth went into audition for what was it, Loki, the character of Loki, and then Tom Hiddleston went into audition for the character of Thor, and they both ended up coming out with the opposite role. So, like, sometimes that can happen. You can go for an audition and then they'll be like, hey, you actually might work for this role better. Like, once I did an audition for something, they're like, oh, thank you so much, we loved your work. It's for a commercial, but we're gonna have to pass on you this time. And then, like, half a year later or whatever, the director that was directing that commercial was like, I love that kid from last time. Can we please get him on board for this commercial? And that was for a real insurance commercial. So I didn't even have to audition for that real insurance commercial, which is crazy. And it was good pay. So yeah, I was very lucky. And sometimes that happens in the business. It's like so unpredictable, honestly. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with what I did for the Zelda little self-tape thing. And, you know, if you have any thoughts, if you actually are watching my videos, chuck them down below, let me know what you think. I have a shaggy self-tape that I put together, because there's a feature or TV show that's out there in the wild. I think they're filming in America though, so it's sort of be a little difficult for me to get an audition for that. But I'm pretty proud of it, except for I didn't have anyone there to help film the audition, so I did the voice of Scooby-Doo, and then I did the other voices that I had in the scene. So my only thing I hate about that is the voices that I had, because you can hardly really hear the voices. Not very, very great quality audio for them, so, you know, that's the disadvantage of doing that sometimes. So it's always good to get a reader in. But yeah, I think, you know, just trying to get yourself in front of the casting directors as much as possible is always the best way, you know. think you have to go pay and do those little courses that are super expensive and drain your bank account to try and get a relationship. But honestly, sometimes it just like, yeah, sometimes you do, actually, it does help. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it does help. The 1 in a million chances it does. But you're in a room full of other actors and it gets pretty competitive and the nerves kick in, and sometimes you don't actually perform the way that you thought you would. And yeah, it's always best to, you know, have your best foot forward. So I like to make it more personal, try and build a personal relationship with the casting directors. I'm no expert, I'm no fucking expert, I'll tell you that, but from my experience in the industry, you know, that's what I've tried to do. So yeah, if you're up and coming actor, definitely think about those things. And I'm no teacher either, I'm still learning every single day. Hey, like, even me trying to get some advice from you guys, like asking what you think, what your opinion is me trying to, you know, because I see little like pinches of shit, obviously, but everyone has their own opinion and a different perspective. So it's always great to get someone else's perspective on a scene, on something you've done, so then you can be like, oh, okay, I didn't actually think about that, right? I didn't think about that way. I should go at it from that way as well, maybe. So yeah, I always recommend getting different opinions from different people, even if they're not in the industry. It's always great to get opinions from people in the industry as well. And a lot of people are afraid of that, but honestly, it will help. It will help. And I guess you also just need to learn to be able to take constructive criticism, because it can be hard, like, especially when you're just beginning. You get shat on a lot, I tell you that. Yeah, you definitely do. I could go on forever. I'll say, like, you know, hopefully this Zelda self-tape I put together helps me get through. It wasn't an official one, just so you know, Nintendo, so you don't come try and sue me or whatever. I made this up myself. It's no audition that I got from anyone, based on my own research that I did and that I heard from other people